read a part of the book. Oh my gosh. If you guys have watched a few of my videos for the past few weeks, this is not a surprise to you guys because I'm currently going through a little bit of skin issues. I've been having invasive procedures done on my face. I'm not allowed to cover it up with makeup, so I apologize. Just assume that there are stickers on my cheeks. In today's video, as you guys can tell, I'll be reading books that I'm avoiding, that I've been scared to pick up, that I haven't been wanting to pick up because I'm scared of that book. Hoping on just reading 2 books because I do want to get through these books as slowly as possible and make sure I'm not forcing myself to read them. So these 2 are the 2 books that I'm looking to pick up. I'm not sure which one I want to pick up first. I do want to pick up this one more than the other one just because, as you guys can tell, I've read a little bit of this book and I think it's just going to be easier to pick up this book since it is the last of a series. Well, the other one is like the beginning of a series. I think I'm going to pick up this one first, and that is Jade Legacy by Vonda Lee. I don't know when I even read these first few pages of this book because I don't remember the last time I picked it up. I've just stopped reading it and never picked it up because of how intimidated I am. If you guys don't know, this is a part of the Greenbone Saga trilogy. The first book is Jade City, the second book is Jade War, and the first book I rated 3.5, the second book I rated 4.5, and this book is actually an anticipated 5-star read for me, but I've been terrified of picking it up because I'm scared that it won't live up to my expectations. But also the writing is pretty difficult and it takes time for me to really get through each page. It's a really thick book. It's like 700-ish pages. So that is why I've been putting this off, but I feel like it's about time for me to pick it up. I am scared because I don't actually remember much about the first like 200 pages. Right now I'm at chapter 23 and this is page 239. I don't remember what this is and I don't want to reread it. Just gotta be honest, I don't want to reread it, and I also tabbed it, so I feel like maybe I can go through my tabs and maybe it will give me a little bit of an inkling as to what the plot is. But yeah, this is about 2 rivaling clans in the island of Kakon fighting over this asset called jade that you can wield as powers or as enhancements. For example, enhancing strength, enhancing agility, and all of that. And only certain types of people are allowed to use jade and can wield jade, while the others, if they wield jade, they will end up dying because it's too much for them. But then there is this drug that comes into the market called SN1, aka Shine, and this drug allows everyone to be able to use jade. That's a plot of the first book, but by this book, there's just so much going on. It's a very complex and intricate world. I love the characters in this book. They're so unique and flawed and complicated. I feel like I don't know how to feel about them sometimes. And right now, I'm just at a point where a lot of the characters in this book I just do not like because of their actions. Actually, now that I think about it again, I think I can remember what happened in the beginning of this book. That is my current situation with Jade Legacy. This is going to be the first book of our reading vlog, and I hope that I will actually finish it in this reading vlog. Let's just get on with this video. Hello! I'm here to give an update on Jade Legacy because I have officially read a few pages. I haven't given an update in a long time, by the way, but I've only started reading today and I've read up until page 336, which is in the middle of chapter 31. The book is a little bit hard to open if I don't want to break the spine, but I'm almost halfway through the book. I'm gonna take my time reading this because it's just really heavy. There's lots of fighting, lots of clan wars, lots of action, lots of romance lines, lots of figuring out what to do with the world. I wouldn't say it's like really slow because when I pick the book up, I am able to like read a lot of pages, but I find myself getting zoned out if I read too long. I also don't know if that is because I am currently really tired or if it's just a book. So I'm gonna put this down. I really want to go to bed, so I'm gonna put it down. Sorry about that, but I have like around 370 pages left to the end. Yeah, I am really tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll give you all more updates as we go. I am back for another update on Jade Legacy. I'm at page 420 now. I'm at chapter 40. This is Difficult Daughters, and I've officially reached the halfway mark. I'm more than halfway actually. I have less than 300 pages to the end of this book. Tomorrow's the weekend. I'm usually full on the weekend, so I might not be able to give lots of updates because I might not read a lot actually, but I'll try my best. We'll see. I'm having a lot of fun with my read so far. It's getting really interesting. There's a lot of tension with the war and the fights and the feuds and these characters making their decisions. The politics especially is just so interesting. The dynamics between the characters, the way they think and the way they act, why they're so different, how much they differ. Very intricate, but it's just so good. Like, you're getting to know so many characters, but they all just seem like they're special in their own way. You know who they are and you know how they play a role in this book. I'm excited to continue reading this. I'm gonna go and edit my video first before I continue on reading. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys when I see ya. I'm currently reading this and I felt the need to pick up the camera because I just read a part of the book. Something big really happened. Something big and bad really happened. Oh my god. I feel like the characters in this book really don't have any rest time. My heart is still beating really hard because of whatever I just learned, and I'm not okay. I don't feel good about this. I'm scared. I'm a little bit terrified. I've read a lot of this book. I am now at chapter 50. This is page 550, by the way. Also, I don't really know how to feel about it, but I'm hoping that there is a reason for the things that have happened thus far. And I'm so close to the end of this book. I feel like I can get it done today, but I really need to take a break from that. That was so painful. I can't believe this is happening. Oh my god. Sorry, my face is a little bit red today because of the facial that I did this morning, but I want to give an update. I finished Jade Legacy by Fonda Lee. First off, I feel hella accomplished doing this just because I was never anticipating getting this book done. I am so happy I picked this up, and also this book is a 5-star read, as you guys can probably tell. I bawled my eyes out. The last like 20 pages was so hard on my soul. It was so painful, but it was so heartwarming, and it was such a satisfying ending. For a while I sat there, I wondered why the author could have thought to end that way, but I felt like it made sense. It was all planned so well. The politics in this, the love you have for all the characters, the family interactions, the relationship they all have, the strong bond they all have, and every single one of them playing such a big role in this book. And for 3 books, you see them grow so much, you see them go through so much as well. Finishing this, like, I'm still having body shivers remembering the things that happen in this book because it's just so perfect and beautiful. The writing is impeccable, and the plotting and the planning that goes inside this book, amazing. I'm still shell-shocked by whatever happened with this book. It was done so well. I really couldn't predict anything that happened with this book because I just couldn't see where the plot was going to go. There's so many tiny things that end up playing such a huge role in the plot of the book. I'm like still kind of sad about the ending, but also just really happy I finished it. Yeah, that is Jade Legacy by Fonda Lee. Oh my gosh. Wow, I am so happy about this. Now that I got that done, I'm gonna take a break before I pick up the next book for this reading vlog. I'll let you guys know when I pick up the next book, which every single one of you guys probably know what that book is, but I currently don't have it with me in hand. It's in my TBR cart and I'm too lazy to go there, so I will let you guys know when I pick it up and we will go from there. But right now I need to take a break and let this sit. So that is going to be it for this update, and I will give you guys more once I've picked up our next book. Okay, it's my first time doing this. I don't really know if this is going to work or not, but if you're wondering why I'm filming you guys super far away and I'm using my phone as a recording device, it's because currently my face is going through a lot. This one is really, really bad, and I don't want to show my face in front of the camera, but I need to film because I need to give you guys my reading updates because I did end up picking up The Final Empire by Brando Sando. So I decided this is the best way. I am going to see if this works. Hopefully it works. I am so sorry that it's like this. It's very weird. But yeah, still need to go through with this reading vlog and still need to do some updates. So I did end up picking up The Final Empire, as I've shown you guys. And now I'm at page 162. I'm almost at the end of part one. I have like less than 500 pages to the end. Give me a sec. This is the first book of the Mistborn trilogy. I've had this book for a very long time, but I finally picked it up. And honestly, it's been almost a week since I've picked this book up, but I've only read 162 pages because I haven't been in the mood to read it. In the beginning, picking this book up was a little bit difficult. I felt like the writing was a little bit difficult and I felt like everything was quite boring in the beginning. But now that I'm 150 pages in, I can safely say I'm enjoying this book. I love it. I love the world building. I love the magic system. I love getting to know the characters. You're following two main protagonists in this book, I think, but the main one is called Vin, and she is a Ska. So there is a hierarchy in this world. There is the Lord Ruler, who is obviously the reigning supremacy, the top of the top. And then we have the bottom of the bottom. They're the Ska, they're slaves, and Vin is a Ska. And she works with this group of thieves, and one day during a situation that happened, she ends up meeting Kel, who is our next main protagonist, and he is a Mistborn. So in this world, the magic system is really interesting. I feel like you need to read it to really understand the magic system, because I feel like if I explain it, you take away the interesting parts of the book. So I'm not going to explain too much, but allomancy is the main magic system in this book. You basically ingest metal in order to have powers, but only a certain amount of people have the capability to do that. And with allomancy, you either can burn all metals, and currently there is 8 metals that is known to the people of this world. 8 metals you can burn, but some people can only burn 1. Some people can burn all 8. And Vin, who is our main character, can burn all 8. Kelsier, who is our also other main character, can also burn all 8. And Kel basically recruits Vin into this rebellion to overthrow the Lord Ruler. So that is the whole premise of the Final Empire. It's so interesting. It's super exciting. I'm having a lot of fun because now I'm at the middle part of the book. I feel I am starting to get really interested, so I'm going to continue on reading, but hopefully I'm going to enjoy my reading experience, and that is my current update. Also, hopefully my face will get better because I know this is a weird way to like film myself. I am struggling with acne, by the way, if you guys don't know, and I've had a lot of facials done, and this one is just the most invasive one. It shouldn't be that bad anymore. I feel like I've gone through the most invasive procedure. The whole scouring situation is gonna continue on for a few weeks, so hopefully it's gonna get better. But yeah, that is my update on the Final Empire. I'm gonna let you guys know if I read more, and I'll do some b-roll footage obviously, but not really zoom into my face because again, struggling with acne. Hopefully this whole filming situation is okay with you guys. That's it. Bye. Hello, we are doing one of these super far away, but I'm gonna be filming on my phone type of clip. Also, I checked the clip before this, the audio and stuff. I apologize, it's a little bit loud. I didn't think that the mic was gonna capture my voice that well, so I decided to pull the phone a bit further from my mouth, so hopefully this audio is fine. But I do have an update on the Final Empire. I've read up until page 288. This is chapter 18. I'm almost halfway through the book. Oh, there's a mosquito. Almost halfway through the book, so I'm really happy about that because right now it is only 10 a.m. and I still have lots of time. And so far I'm really enjoying this book. We're getting to know a lot of the backstory of the characters, especially Kel, who I feel like has a very complicated history. And I think that his involvement in this whole rebellion plays a huge role in how it's going to move forward. And also just his emotions and his complications and him being such a strong person, but also making lots of mistakes and making bad decisions and all of that makes him super human. And the humanity of it, I think, in this book is what makes this book really deep, really complex, and really intricate. And I think the relationships he has with his people, especially with Vin as well, is also making this book just really interesting to read about because it is very character driven, but also the fantasy world is moving really well. And you're getting to see a lot of the pieces come into play. And there are also just lots of characters that are secretive and you don't really know what they are, but they're playing a huge role in this rebellion. And I am having a lot of fun. Like I've mentioned a few times, this book is good. And I'm quite surprised by how much I'm enjoying it because, like I've said before, the beginning was pretty hard to read. So now I'm having a blast and I'm pretty much flying through the book. I'm gonna read a lot more today. I'm hoping, just like praying, I can read at least another 150 pages because that is the goal for today. Also, just really want to know what's going to happen next. I'm hoping that the ending is not a cliffhanger because I don't have the second book of this series. I wasn't planning on picking it up until I get this first book done. So hopefully it's not a cliffhanger, but yeah, that is it for this update. I'll give you guys more if I can. And also my face, thankfully, is not as inflamed as yesterday, but close up, it's still pretty disgusting, I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I will give you guys more updates as we go. That is my update on Twilight Empire. I'm happy about this book. I'm glad I read it. Hello. It is currently nighttime, as you guys can tell, and I want to give my last update before I go to sleep because it's currently 11 p.m. and I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Right now, I am at page 376. It says chapter 23. Chapter 23. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have read, I think, only like 50 pages since my last update because I thought I was going to read a lot. I didn't end up reading a lot. I had a lot of work to do. I do want to get this book done tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to happen. So we're going to try our best though. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think it will. Anyway, right now things have started to slow down a little bit because I feel like with the plot, everything has come into play. And right now what is happening is it's a lot of politics, it's a lot of alliances, figuring out the logistics of the rebellion, and also getting to know the side characters that revolve around our two main characters, which is interesting, but at the same time, I would like to get to know more about the main characters because even though we have gotten a lot of insight into both, I still feel like there is an air of mystery around them, and I'm just interested in them a lot more than the others, which makes sense because they are main characters. I feel like I'm really enjoying the book, mostly just because these characters are so interesting, especially when we're in their point of view. They have a lot of doubt in themselves as main characters, as people who are very strong, but they also act like they're very human and they understand that they can make mistakes, that the things that they do are probably wrong. And it adds a lot of character into them as characters, but also a lot of character into the story and the plot. I don't think I'll finish this tomorrow, but I will try my best and we're gonna go from there. I will see you guys tomorrow because I just want to go to sleep right now. And yeah, I'll give you guys more updates tomorrow. Hello, we are back with the whole filming Long Faraway situation, and I have updates on The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson because I've read so much of this book. I am now at page 547. This is chapter 33, and I'm really enjoying this book. And I feel like right now, at this point of the book, lots of things have happened. We are getting so many action, so many tense moments, so many scenes, so many sad moments as well, because obviously with something good happening, something bad will obviously happen again. It's so packed, it's so fun. I flew through the last 100 pages. I didn't stop reading for like 1.5 hours. I thoroughly enjoyed my reading experience. I don't know what to expect in the last 100 pages because right now I'm so close to the end, and I think I'm gonna try and stay up to finish this book. But oh my gosh, it's really good, and I'm surprised by how much I'm enjoying the book because I feel like I have been pretty intimidated with the book, but turns out it's not that hard to read this. It's pretty easy. It's like a fantasy, like a really normal fantasy book, so I don't know why I was so scared about it. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading this. I'm gonna give you guys my last update when I'm done with the book. I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen by the end of this book. I feel like it's gonna be something epic. I hope it's not a cliffhanger. Also, by the way, there is like a little tiny bit of a romance line between Vin, our main protagonist, and another guy, and honestly, it's really cute. I didn't think there was gonna be romance in this book, but that little tiny tidbit is just so adorable. I really like it. I am going to continue reading now, and we'll go from there. Hello, I'm here to end the vlog. If I am not appearing on screen, it's because I just did a facial and my face is really red and I forgot to end this video. So I'm gonna pop in here and say I loved The Final Empire. This ended up being a 4.5 star read and I'm so happy about this. I loved every aspect of this book. I just felt like the beginning was a little bit slow, so that's why it's 4.5. I know I only read 2 books, but these are really thick books. It took me 2 weeks to finish these 2 books, and I'm very proud to have finally picked these books up. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys have enjoyed watching this. If you have read any of these books, let me know how you feel about them. And that is going to be it for today. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!